Welcome back to Munroe's Corner. We back with another reaction. Today we got Malcolm X. If you vote Democrat, you are a traitor to your race. Ooh-wee, this should be good. Let's get into it. Road to 50K, turn up. Y'all already know. 50K by Independence Day. That's the new channel goal, man. That's what y'all said. That's what y'all said. So let's get to it, man. Like and subscribe, baby.
$22 million black victims of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they become, develop this political maturity, they're able to see the...
And that's, that's what I've been on the search for, you know what I'm saying? Become politically mature, Often, I was raised a certain way, you know what I'm saying, and was taught a certain way. Need to be politically mature.
And as they become, develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. They see that the whites are so evenly divided that every time they vote, the race is so close, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse.
Yeah.
You're the one who has that power. You can keep Johnson in Washington, D.C., or you can send him back to his Texas cotton patch. You're the one who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump.
Yeah.
A political chump. In Washington, D.C., in the House of Representatives, there are 257 who are Democrats. Only 177 are Republicans. In the Senate, there are 67 Democrats. Only 33 are Republicans. The party that you bash controls 2/3 of the House of Representatives in the Senate, and still they can't keep their promise to you, because you're a chump.
Yeah, man, these, like, I'll let the video go.
Anytime you throw your weight behind a political party that controls 2/3 of the government, and that party can't keep the promise that it made to you during election time, and you're dumb enough to walk around continuing to identify yourself with that party, you're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
It's like messing with somebody that only come around when they want something. You know what I'm saying? How long are you gonna continue to mess with them? And you know they want something when they come around, because they don't come around any other time. You know what I mean? Come around, make all these promises. I mean, it's a dirty game. Politics is a dirty game. You know what I'm saying? But the Democrats have been known to abuse their privilege with the black vote. You know?
And what kind of alibi do they come up with? They try and pass the buck to the Dixiecrats. Now, back during the days when you were blind, deaf, and dumb, ignorant, politically immature, naturally you went along with that. But today, as your eyes come open, and you develop political maturity. You're able to see and think for yourself. And you can see that a Dixiecrat is nothing but a Democrat in disguise. You look at the structure of the government that controls this country. It's controlled by 16 senatorial committees and 20 congressional committees. Of the 16 senatorial committees that run the government, 10 of them are in the hands of Southern segregationists. Of the 20 congressional committees that run the government, 12 of them are in the hands of Southern segregationists.
All right, that was the end of it. But yeah, man, Democrats know. It's like they feel they got the black vote in the bag, so they pander to us, like they cater to us when they need to, and that's always around election time. And the promises that they make towards the to the black people, promises get broken time and time again. If they do get fulfilled, it's the last on the list. So that's why that's why I don't have no party. You got to truly earn my vote. You have to fight for me. You have to fight for me, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's things I agree with the Democrats. It's things I agree with the Democrats. It's things I agree with the Republicans. It's things I don't like about the Democrats. It's things I don't like about the Republicans. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. So when it comes voting time, I see who appeals to my needs the most, who I feel is gonna make is going to be better for society, help make a better change. You have to fight for me. You have to fight for me. There's no more me, you know what I mean, like, this is this, you ain't going on. Nah, I don't care. That's why I don't share with people my vote either. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people try to sway me, this and that, like that. I'm looking, and you're going to have to fight for me. You're going to have to fight for my vote. Point blank, period. You got to fight hard too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't time myself with no party. You really got to work for me. You gonna have to earn it. And man, Democrats got a lot of damage control to do with the black community. I tell you that much. So that's how I feel about that. Shout out to the brother Malcolm X. Rest in peace, man. He really told it how it was. You know what I mean? Long time ago. Let me know what you want me to react to next, and let's talk about it in the comments, man. All right. Peace out, one love. Road to 50K by Independence Day. Let's go.